Hi friends, today we are going to discuss exponential equations that leading towards quadratic. If you want to understand more about this topic much better, please go and watch our last video that is on indices as well as the exponential equation that leading towards linear, because it will give you much understanding. It will give you the basic for you to handle these equations, right? Before I start to solve these problems, please like my video and also hit the bell like button to subscribe and also to get any update. So let us start with what this one. Now we are asked to solve what the equation, which is 4 raised to power x minus 2 raised to power x plus 1 minus 3 equals to 0. So we try to express this for in order to have the same base as this. So we say 2 raised to the power what? 2x minus, you separate this one. Mind you, they get this from what? Law of what? Indices. That is the multiplication law of indices. So we say 2 raised to the power x times 2 raised to the power what? 1 minus 3 equals to what? 0. So here we want to make what this expression and this expression to be the same. So we take this power x inside here, I take this 2 outside. So you say 2 raised to the power x, then take the 2 out, minus 2 raised to the power x, 2 raised to the power 1 minus 3 equals to 0. So you let 2 raised to the power x to be equal to what? N, right? Here, wherever you see what? 2 raised to the power x, you write what? N. So in this case, we have 2 raised to the power x, it has what? A power of 2. So minus m times what? So any number raised to the power 1 is what? Number itself. So this is 2 minus 3 equals to 0. So m square minus, you multiply this and this, 2m minus 3 equals to 0. So you multiply m square times 3, it will give us what? 3m square. So you find two numbers, when you multiply them, it will give you what? 3m square. Mind you, this has what? A minus. This is a plus. So minus 3m square. So let us think which numbers are we going to find? Let's say 3m times m. When you multiply this one, it will give you 3m square. But one of them should have what? A negative sign, which is what? The 3m minus. So minus times plus is what? Minus. So 3 times 1 here is 3. So m times m is what? M square. So if you say minus 3m plus m is equals to what? Minus 2m. So it has given us what? This midterm, which is what? Minus 2m. So yeah, what we need to do, we forget about this expression. So we consider m square and what? Minus 3 equals to 0. So you say m square, you write this minus 3m plus m, say minus 3 equals to 0, right? So m square minus 3m plus m minus 3 equals to 0. So group this guy into what? Two brackets. So what is the common factor here? There is the m, here is also there is the m. So the common factor is m into m square is what? M minus 3. Say plus. So the common factor here is what? 1. So m divided by 1 is what? M. So here, how many? Minus 3m divided by 1 is what? Minus 3 equals to what? 0. So since the brackets, they have what? A common thing here. You say m plus 1. You take this and this one. Then you say m minus 3 equals to what? 0. M minus 3 equals to 0. M plus 1 equals to 0. So you transpose this guy. So m is equals to 0 plus 3. So m is equals to what? 3. Then go for the other value for m. So you take this 0 here, you transpose this plus 1, it becomes minus 1. So this is not the final answer. Initially, we let what? 2x, 2 raised to the power x equals to what? M. So here, the value for m is what? Is 3. So in this case, they have no what? The same base. So you apply log on both sides. Are we getting it? You apply log on both sides. So in this case, you take this x here, this x, use the principle of logarithm. Take this x here, then what you need to do, you're gonna have now log 3 divided by log 2, because after you have take this x here, then you divide both by log 2. So use your scientific calculator. Now I have my, so just press log 3, then it gives me 0.477 all divided by, then you press also log 2, it gives me what? 0.301. So now if you divide this one, 0.477 divided by 0.301, then when I divide, it gives me 1.58 as the value for x. Mind you, this is the applicable value for x, because we don't have what? Negative log. That is to say, 2 raised to the power x equals to what? Minus 1. No. If you have this problem like this, if you arrive at this answer, please just leave it. You understand? Then you take this one, x equals to 1.58 as what? The answer. Right? Okay. Thank you for watching. If this is what? Example 2 on exponential equation that lead to what? Quadratic equation. Very simple and straightforward. Now 3 raised to the power 2x minus 30 into 3 raised to the power x plus 81 equals to 0. So here you express this base in order to have the same power as this one. So you say 3 raised to the power x, you take the power of 2 out, minus 30 into 3 raised to the power x plus 81 equals to 0. Right? So you let 3 raised to the power x to be equal to n. Right? So anywhere you see 3 raised to the power x, you write what? N. So we have here 3 raised to the power x, but this one, it has a power of 2 here, minus 30 times, because of this 3 raised to the power x that we have already what? Let. So say plus 81 equals to 0. So n square minus 30 n, when you multiply this and this, plus 81 equals to 0. So you multiply this and this one, it will give us 81n square, right, as the product. So the sum here is minus 30n. That is, if I find two numbers, when you multiply them, it should give us what? 81n square. So let's say what? 27 n times what? 3. It will give us what? 81. But which one that we have minus or plus? All of them, they should have what? A minus. Minus times minus is what? Plus. N times n here, it will give us what? N square. So if you say minus 27 n minus 30 n, it will give us, minus 3 n, it will give us what? Minus 30 n. So these are the factors, right? So you take n square minus, if I write about this one now, you consider minus 27n minus 30n, then you take the last 81 equals to what? 0. So you group this guy into 2. So n out as what? The common factor. So if you take n out, what will be inside here is what? N. N times n will give you this one. So 27 divided by n is what? minus 27. So here what it should be what? Outside 3, we have 3n plus 81. The common factor here is what? 3 minus 3. So 3n divided by 3 is what? N. Minus times plus is minus. So how many 3 can enter into 81 is what? 27 equals to 0. So minus 3, n minus 3, because these two brackets, they have something in common. So I'll just consider 1. So n minus 20, n minus 27 equals to 0. So n minus 3 equals to 0, equate, comma, n minus 27 equals to what? 0. So n equals to 0, you transpose this one here, plus 3, n is equals to what? 3. Then you say n equals to, say 0, you transpose plus 27. So n is equals to what? 27. These are not the final answer, because initially we say what? We say let 3 raised to the power x to be equal to n from here. Are we getting it? From here. So now 3 raised to the power x equals to the first value for n is what? 3. So this has the power of 1. So exponential equation, this is linear. So when the base are the same, you just need to equate what the powers. So you come out to here, 3 raised to the power n equals to n. So 3 raised to the power n equals to 27. You express this 27 to have the same base as what? This one. So 3 raised to the power x equals to, if you express this one, it will give us 3 raised to the power 3. So n is equals to, x equals to what? 3. So x equals to 1, comma, 3. So these are the values for x. Here, this is example 3. They said what? Solve for x if what? 3 raised to the power 2x minus 3 minus 4, brackets open, 3 raised to the power x minus 2, brackets close, plus 1 equals to 0. Now this one, it has a definition, as you can see. So how can we separate these powers? Mind you, they get these powers from what? From division law of indices. So it is very simple here. So let us separate this one. They say 3 raised to the power 2x divided by, because of, divided by 3 raised to the power what? 3. Are we getting it? So this and this, they have the same base. So when you take one base, you subtract, it will give you the same as this expression. Are we getting it? So minus 4 as well as this. So 3 raised to the power x divided by 3 raised to the power 2, because of this other power. Brackets close, plus 1 equals to 0. So here 3 raised to the power, you try to take what? This power out to ensure that to have what? The same base as what? The same power as what? X. So you can apply what? A bracket here. So you write this 2 divided by 3 raised to the power 3 is what? 27 minus 4 into 3 raised to the power x divided by 3 raised to the power 2 is what? 9 plus 1 equal to 0. So you let 3 raised to the power x to be equal to what? Let's say y. So wherever you see 3 raised to the power x, you write what? Y. So you see y raised to the power 2 divided by 27 minus 4. So you write y divided by 9 plus 1 equals to 0. Right? So y square all upon 27 minus 4 into y divided by 9 plus 1 equals to 0. So y square divided by 27 minus, so you multiply 4y divided by 9 plus 1 equals to 0. This has a what? A denominator of 1. This also 1. So what is the common What is the LCM here is what? The LCM is what? 27 for these 27, 9, 1, 1. So you multiply both sides by what? 27. So you say 27 into y square divided by 27 brackets close minus 27 into 4y divided by 9 brackets close plus 27 to 1 divided by 1 equals to 0 times 27 divided by 1. So this and this one will cancel in. So you say y square minus. So how many you check how many 9 can enter into this 27 is what? 3 times. So 3 times 4y, it will give us what? 12y plus, you multiply this and this, it will give us 27 equals to 0 times 27 is what? 0. Are we getting it? So this problem, it has led us to what? Quadratic, right? So here, if you multiply this and this one, it will give us plus 27y square. So we'll find two numbers, right? When you multiply them, they should give us what? 27y square. When we add or subtract, it should give us what? Minus 12y. So what are those two numbers, man? Let's think. Okay, let's say 9y times 3y. Now, let's say two of them, they should have minus. Yes. So minus times minus is what? Plus 9 times 3 is what? 27. Y times y is what? Y square. So minus 9y minus 3y, it will give us what? Minus what? 12y, right? So these are the factors, because when we add or subtract, it will give us what? Minus 12y. But when we multiply also, it will give us what? The product, which is what? 27y square. So you say y square, forget about this minus 12, right? So you consider 9 minus 9y minus 3y. So you take what? Plus 27 equals what? 0, right? So you group this guy into two brackets. So what is the common factor here is what? Y. So y into y square is what? Y. So 9y divided by y is what? 9 minus 3 into. The common factor is what? 3. So here 3y divided by 3 is y. Minus times plus is minus. So how many 3 can enter into 27 is what? 9 times equals to 0. So since they have something in common, these two brackets, so you consider 1. So y minus 3. So you say y minus 9 equals to 0. So you then equate, you take this y minus 3 equals to 0, equate here. So you transpose, you say y equals to 0 plus 3, y is equals to what? 3. Then you take also this y minus 9 equals to 0, y is equals to 0, you transpose plus 9, y is equals to what? 9. So here, since we let 3 raised to the power x equals to y, so 3 raised to the power x equals to, the first value for y is what? 3. But this has the power of 1, so you equate the powers, so x equals to what? 1. Then you come here also, 3 raised to the power x equals to y, 3 raised to the power x equals to 9. So express this 9 in index form, so 3 raised to the power 2. Equate the power x equals to what? 2. Therefore, x equals to 1, 2. So these are the values for what? For x.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Okay, now this one, look at it here. They said solve the equation 1 upon 4 brackets close, always to the power 3x squared plus 1 equals to 128 raised to the power what? X. So it's a 1 upon 4 always to the power 3x squared plus 1 equals to 128 always to the power x. So here you try to simplify these guys in order to have what? The same base. So you say 1 upon 2 raised to the power 2 always to the power 3x squared plus 1. This one 2 raised to the power 2 will give us what? 4 equals to, now you say 27. You can use your calculator. Now let's say 2 raised to the power 7, it will give us here. 2 raised to the power 7, it will give us what? 28. So you open a bracket and you close it with what? It has a power here, which is what? X. So you change this 1 upon 2 raised to the power 2 to negative index. So you say 2 raised to the power minus 2, bracket open here. So 3x squared plus 1 equals to, now 2 raised to the power 7x. You must write this and this one. So 2 raised to the power minus 2 times 3x squared, it will give us what? Minus 6x squared plus, wait, minus times plus is minus. So 2 times 1 is what? 2 equals to 2 raised to the power 7x. Right? Okay. In this case, we take what? You separate these guys, right? So here, since the bases are the same, minus 6x squared minus 2 equals to what? 7x. It equates the powers. So minus 6x squared minus 2 minus 7x equals to 0. Right? So minus 6x squared, you take this minus 7x minus 2 equals what? 0. We divide also by minus, 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 minus. So 6x squared minus 7x, minus times minus is what? Plus, minus times minus is what? Plus 2 equals what? 0. Right? Here, which number can we, okay, let's, first of all, let's say 6x squared times 2 here, it will give us what? 12x squared. So this is a product. Find two numbers, when you multiply, it will give us 12x squared. But when you add or subtract, the answer should be what? Plus 7x. Can we find number? Yes, yes. Let us think, man. Crack your brain, think. Huh? So let's think fastly. So here is what? 3x times 4x. 3 times 4 is 12. X times x is what? X squared. Then if you say 3x plus 4x, it will give us what? 7x. Yeah? We have done it, man. So here 3x plus 4x, it will give us what? 7x. So if you forget about this expression here, this midterm, so it says 6x squared plus 3x plus 4x plus 2 equals what? 0. So we group this guy into 2. So 6x squared plus 3x squared. What is the common factor? What is the common factor? Let's think. What is the common factor here? Here. What is the common factor? It's what? 3x. Yes, because 3x can enter here how many times? How many times? It's what? 2x, because 3 times 2 is 6. X times x is what? X squared. Plus 3x divided by 3x is what? 1. Plus 4x plus 2. What is the common factor? 4x. Here there is a 4, here there is a 2. But here there is no x. But here there is a x. So the common factor is 2. Are we getting it? So, 4x divided by 2, it will give us what? 2x. Plus 2 into 2, how many times? 1 times equals to 0. So since this bracket is share common thing here, just take x plus 2, 3x plus 2, then you take also 2x plus 1 equals to 0. Man, So you equate 3x plus 2 equals what? 0. 3x 3x plus 2 equals to 0. 3x equals to 0. You transpose this one, minus 2. So 3x equals to minus 2. Divided by 3. Divided by 3. So x equals to minus 2 upon 3. Then it takes also 2x plus 1 equals to 0. You transpose. So 2x equals to 0. Then here, minus 1. 2x equals to minus 1. Divided by 2. 2. So x equals to minus 1 upon 2. Therefore, the value for x are what? Minus 2, 3, minus half. So these are the values. This is what? Another example on exponential equation that lead to quadratic. I hope you got it nice with those problems that we have solved. This one, I will not solve it. The next video I will solve it, but I will give you as an assignment or homework. Please take a piece of paper and a pen to copy this one. After you have solved it, comment on the comment section. Please don't forget to like our videos, and also don't forget to subscribe. More of these videos will come. So if you want to be updated, hit the bell like button for you to get any update. Don't forget to share, please. Thank you for giving us your time to watch our videos. See you later.